Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Super excited. This is the second last Friday Mindset audit of the year. As you can imagine, next week being Christmas, next Friday, there will not be a Friday Mindset audit, but fear not, I will still give you some training next week before we head into Christmas Day. So happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, happy Festivus, whatever it is that you celebrate. We're glad to have you here with us. Today, I want to talk about how do you gain clarity, total clarity, more clarity than you have ever had before heading into 2021. Well, that is what I'm here to do with you today. Awesome, Jackie. Love to hear that you are binging on all things Tiffany. That's my favorite type of binging. So I've created a brand new worksheet that I'm going to take you through today that is going to help give you some clarity on what happened for you in 2020. Obviously, you probably already know what happened, but how were the things that happened for you in 2020 a gift? How can you take the lessons from that gift? And then how can you move into 2021 with total clarity, more clarity than you've ever had heading into a new year? Now, this is a brand new worksheet. If you want it, it is ready to go for you. Comment clarity, and the team will send you the link for you to download this free worksheet that I'm going to share with you right now. So let's check it out. All right. So this worksheet, as I said, has been designed to help you reflect on 2020 in a way that you might not normally reflect, and to go into a little bit more depth with your reflection in 2020, and then move into looking at what you want out of 2021. So there are really 8 main areas of our life that you can see here: health and fitness, mental and emotional well-being, spiritual well-being, relationships with family, relationships with friends, intimate relationships, and finances. So the first thing that I want you to ask yourself is, how did you show up for both yourself and for others in these areas in 2020? What did your health and fitness look like in 2020, despite some of the challenges that you may have been faced with gyms closing and whatnot? How did you still show up for yourself in health and fitness? How did you show up for your mental and emotional well-being? How about your spiritual well-being? And I want you to know that spiritual is whatever it means to you. For some people, it's organized religion. For some people, it's meditation and prayer. For some people, it's yoga, time in nature, working with a charity. So whatever that spiritual looks like for you, I'll let you decide. Relationship with family, friends, and significant other. How is your finances? And we need to add business and career on here. That's the one that's missing to make the 8 areas in your life. So we'll add that to the worksheet before we send it through to you. So how did you show up in these areas of your life? And if you want to, you can even go a little bit further and give yourself a mark out of 10. 1 being, I have a whole lot of work to do in this area, and 10 being, I'm absolutely amazing and perfect in this area and should be showing the rest of us how to be perfect in that area. So once you've gone through and done that reflection of 2020, come into 2021 and looking at, imagine now that it's December 31st, 2021. So a year and about a week and a half from where we are right now. And I want you to really picture this best version of you, you showing up consistently in exactly the way that you've always wanted to. What are the 3 words that you would best use to describe this best version of you? Now, I'll give you an idea. In 2020, at the end of 2019, I set my 3 words for 2020 to be limitless, bold, and fearless. No, sorry, limitless, bold, and authentic. Limitless, bold, and authentic. Going into 2021, my words have changed to playful, limitless, and present. Playful, limitless, and present. So these words can be absolutely anything. They could be consistent. It could be alive. It could be inspired. It could be grateful. It could be takes action. It could be motivated. It could be creative, innovative, powerful, organized, clear, has clarity, whatever the words are. And if there's 4 words, that's cool. Try and keep it to about 3 or 4 words. Then I want you to set a goal, a major goal that you want to achieve by December 31st, 2021 in each of these areas of your life. We have a tendency to focus in on particular areas. And where we put our focus is what improves. But is it worth making 7 figures if your health and your fitness and your mental and emotional well-being and your spiritual well-being suffers? No. Spoiler alert, it's not worth it. So I want you to set a goal for each of these areas of your life so that you have very well-rounded, we'll just fix this up. We've got intimate relationships on there twice, so I'll fix that before I send out the link. But I want you to be very well-rounded and what we call balanced in 2020. Now, the truth about balance is that you're never going to have equal amounts of time going to everything, but there may be months where you are more focused on business, and there may be other months where you're more focused on your intimate relationships or your spiritual health. And all of that's totally cool. Why I want you to set goals in each area of your life is so that you are putting some attention into each of the 8 areas of your life at different times in 2021. Now, this next part, that's the easy part. This is what most people, they might not come up with the 3 words, but most people kind of set goals. They do some reflection. That's where most people end. Here's how you're going to get the ultimate clarity in 2021. What are 1 to 3 daily habits this best version of you has in each of these areas of your life? Now, some areas may only have 1 daily habit, and some areas may have 3. Limit it to 3 daily habits in each area, right? So 1 to 3 in each area. If you get any more than 3, then it will start to be a little bit overwhelming for you. So what are the 1 to 3 daily habits that you need daily that you need to do in your health and fitness for you to achieve that 2021 goal? What about in your mental and emotional well-being? So this could be habits like I am going to exercise for a minimum of 45 minutes a day, or I'm going to drink 2 liters of water every single day. I'm going to meditate for 20 minutes a day, right? I'm going to take a 20-minute walk outside. So I'm going to tell my family that I love them every single day. I'm going to just send a message saying, I love you every single day, just letting them know. So what are the 1 to 3 habits in every single area of your life that you need to do daily? And then we're going to add this. What are the 1 to 3 weekly habits that you have? So we want to look at both weekly and daily habits, because ultimately it's going to be a combination of both. There's going to be some things that you might only do once a week, right? So you might do meal prep once a week, for example, to support your health and fitness so that you don't have to think every day about eating healthy. It might be in your business that you want to become you want to become a contributor to Forbes or Entrepreneur, like Kamanzi came in here and gave us that great interview on earlier this year. So you might decide, well, that, that's a habit that I want to install into my life. And so it might be that once a week you're writing an article that you're going to then start to submit to these publication places so that you can get published and become contributors and get your name out there more, right? So there's going to be some weekly habits and there's going to be some daily habits. We will add the weekly to the workshop before we send out that link for you guys. But we have to become really clear on what are those daily habits. And now here's the thing. Here's where most people go wrong. Most people create habits and routines based on where they are now. Well, where I am right now, this is what I'm going to do. Where you are now is a reflection of where you've been. So the habits that you have now should align with where you're going. And that's why this worksheet is so powerful, is because you start with the end in mind, asking yourself, where is it that I want to get to? What does that end goal look like? And then what daily habits do I need to do to achieve that goal? And then start taking action and implementing those habits now. Start creating that routine now. And I promise you, it's going to accelerate your growth towards achieving those 2021 goals so that you achieve more in 2021. You're more productive. You're more intentional, right? A lot of people, they set their goals and then they're like, well, I heard Grant Cardone or I heard Tim Ferriss talking about this. And so I'm going to do this because Tim Ferriss says to do that. But they don't actually know the reason why they're doing the habit. It's not necessarily in alignment with where they're going. And so then they have this incongruency where their goals are here and their habits are here and they just can't figure out why the two aren't meeting. So start with your goals, figure out what are the goals that I want to achieve, what are the daily and weekly habits that will get me to that goal, and then start taking action now. If you want this worksheet, comment clarity in the comments and our team will get that over to you. That is it for me today. Have an amazing day and we will talk to you all soon. Bye.